Good afternoon, Anilji, and welcome to the Retail Jeweler YouTube channel. And we are here to talk to you about IIJS Virtual and the festive season, which is coming up. So, what is your view for IIJS Virtual, which GJPC is organizing online for the first time?
Good afternoon, Sanjay. Nice to be here. It's always great talking to you. And yes, I think that's a fantastic initiative which GJPC has taken as such. And we're going through one of those tough times, and no one expected these times ever. And the only thing which is possible at this point of time is what the GJPC is trying to do. And I think it's a fantastic idea. And people are really waiting at this point of time for it. And because ordering, wherever you are ordering, people you're working with, you may still be ordering, but looking for a new product line. See, IIJS always has a history. I have never ever missed an IIJS ever in my life. From mid-80s onwards, no matter what, IIJS, it's like addiction. IIJS is actually an addiction. And what I think is that, for people who grow in this business, learn a lot from people when they go to these suppliers, different suppliers, different product line, what is coming. No matter how good you are in your perception of your business, you still need an outer strength to make you stronger, see what people want. And that is what IIJS is. And I think a virtual show is going to be nearly as good as a real show. And fantastic, really waiting now, hardly any time left now.
Lovely. Nice to hear that. Anilji, as you saw, the first 6 months has not been very good for the industry, and people have been saying various different thoughts. There are different variations. What do you think, is the industry at retail and manufacturing currently at? And how will it move forward in the next 6 months?
Yes, it was very tough initially because when there was a lockdown all over, that was the toughest part in the industry. But I think after that, things are normalizing now. And, if we categorize our industry into an organized part of the industry and an unorganized part of the industry, I think an organized part of the industry does not have much to worry about. So things are good. See, as far as North is concerned, things are back on the track. And there are times when things are much better than they were last year also. And as a perception we had initially when the lockdown happened, and I think there were some videos circulated of Thailand saying that a lot of people are going to come into the industry to sell the gold and all that stuff. That was just a fear. Everyone realized that. And but now things are back on the track, and India is one place where the love of jewelry can never ever die down. And in fact, all the marriages which would have happened are happening now. I don't even see anyone who's cancelled the wedding or anything. But yes, it's a big plus point. Our industry needs to understand this. The marriages which are happening on a smaller scale. When marriages happen on a smaller scale, a lot of money which would have been spent on catering, would have been spent on those functions there, is not going to be spent on this. So this money in some way is going to get converted into buying of jewelry. So this is what we've seen in the last 1 or 2 months, 3 months. I think every 100 rupees the father of a girl or a boy planned to spend on a wedding. So the jewelry budget was never more than 40, 50 rupees out of those 100 rupees. Now what is happening is the 100 rupee budget, at least 80, 85 rupees are being spent on the jewelry itself. The psyche of jewelry buying in India is absolutely different to the psyche of jewelry buying out of India. And India is the only country in the world where a jeweler is supposed to give a returning guarantee to a customer. Nowhere in the world you see that. You buy jewelry anywhere in the world, and it's like buying a car. You go to buy a car, you ask a car guy, what is your returning guarantee? He says, sir, my job is to sell a car to you, that's it. My job finishes there. If you need to sell it back, look for a customer, sell it over there. So like the same way, when anyone who's bought jewelry from anywhere, XYZ place, he or she has to return the jewelry back. They'd say, okay, sir, there are pawn stores there, they buy jewelry, please go and sell them. But India is the only country in the world where we have a returning guarantee for a jewelry. I think that is the reason for this high confidence parents have, grandparents have, in giving a kid jewelry so that at any point of time money is required, it is easily encashable. I see a fantastic, I think there could be certain part of industry which is what we call the unorganized sector. That could be facing a little problem, but I think the organized sector, I don't think has any problem at all. And if we see anything, we see the brightest of the future ahead.
Great. Thank you, Anilji. Thanks a lot for that positive momentum and this entire positive words from you. And it's great to know that North India, everything is not only come back to normal, but some places is even doing better than last year. So that's very, very nice. So when you come to IHS Virtual this time, it's online. When you get into the platform, what is the kind of product categories you will be looking at, or are there any innovations you're looking at from the manufacturers at the show?
Samad bhai, as a retailer, our entire mindset comes from IHS. Once you go to IHS, you're working with 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, 40 people you're working with. You would go to them and try to see what new product line has come. And from one IHS to the next IHS, your mindset stays the same. Then you only come for ideas here. Oh, come on, this looks good. This we can start. We can experiment with this. So this only, the entire ideology comes from there. Things were pushed into your mind, which you processed. Okay, this looks good. Yes, I can try this. Regular in sets, routine sets. Oh, antique looks good. I need to try antique. Then a time comes when antique takes over much more than the plain gold jewelry. Then, in chains, something like fancy chains came. Then you were doing just different type of chains altogether. Then a category of gents chains. And gents chains have come in a very, very big way. And 10 years back, there was no category like a gents chain. There were nothing like Nawabi chains. And it is a big selling category at this point of time. So ideas, IHS is for two things. The IHS sells jewelry and gives ideas for free. So every person goes both for jewelry and for the ideas.
But finally, one question, Anilji, what will be your advice to fellow retail jewelers, of yours in India for the next 6 months? How they should look at the next 6 months, how they should prepare, and what should be the mindset going forward?
See, the people we buy from, we need to take care of them. All our suppliers, all our supply line. I think everyone in our industry should see something that the people who are supplying jewelry to them have confidence, they have confidence in us. We should pay them fast enough so that the cycle keeps going on. We need to take care of our manufacturers, They are like a parent body to us as far as the work is concerned. So we should see that we pay them back in time. Their problems, I feel, were many-fold more than ours. A jeweler could have 5, 10, 15, 20, 30 people working at the store. But a manufacturer has a big labor strain and no work happening. They've gone through a very, very bad time. I'm in touch with manufacturers. I've never ever seen, what they've gone through all this time. You have to retain the people who are working for you. So one simple request to everyone in the industry that let's pay them back as quickly as we can, so that we don't break the cycle. Ultimately, if we break a manufacturer, a supply line is going to break. As simple as that. They're working on a supply line. People are working on much lower margin than what a retailer is working on. The person is like a parent body to you. And to keep the chain on, to keep the link on, I think everyone should pay them soon enough so that they are encouraged, and whatever they've gone through, I think we should take care of them.
Lovely. That's a fantastic thought, Anilji, and thank you for stating that. Just to keep you, informed, like I was telling you before, in Mumbai, with no local trains working, the karigars were coming, they're traveling on a bus for 4 hours. They wake up at 5 o'clock, take the bus at 6, reach Zaveri Bazaar at around 10 o'clock, start working, and again take the bus at 4:30 and go back home and cook and eat, because they can't now order food from outside. So now, luckily, what they have done in Zaveri Bazaar is they've asked the karigars to come and stay in Zaveri Bazaar for those 5 days, and then go back on Friday evening and come back on Monday. So that's the thing which they have done. And in diamond industry, the diamond jewelry industry, manufacturing in Andheri, in Bombay, there are almost 40 to 50 buses running by per company, because there are companies where 4,000 people working, 2,000 people working. So they are picking them up every day morning from far off places, bringing them to the factory. The entire day they are operating, and then they are again being dropped off at their homes. So people are being taken care of. And if what you're saying is even if 50-60% of the retailers can even follow this, of paying back on time and maybe paying back a little earlier than before what they used to do, then our industry will be in very, very good hands, and in the entire pipeline will operate in a much better manner, So thank you very much. And finally, Anilji, as per you, North India and maybe overall in India also, you think we'll be matching up our numbers of financial year 2021 to 1920?
I am very hopeful. Yes, we should. But I am very sure the total overall sales in India should be very, very close. And this entire pack, there could be people who could be beating it last year, there are people who could be much, much lower. On an average, we should do. Tell me something. Marriages ruk jayengi? Then why? Then tell me where would the problem come from? So the only problem is, if you are working all right, if things are all right with you, the numbers should be very, very close to last year.
Thank you very much, and all the best to you for the coming up season, for the festival, the wedding season, and we will talk to you at the IIJ's virtual platform. Thank you.
Waiting for that day. Thank you so much.